Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of the MTG Arena Run. Today we're going to be taking a look at another set of 3 Planeswalkers. Okay, 2 of them are rare this time, but this one's a very interesting setup for Gruul. It's a little bit of a mix of everything, but I'm hoping to at least showcase several of the game plans even if I lose really badly. So let's take a look. So first, let's start with the plan A. We ramp up our mana, so we have Arboreal Grazer, a few Adventurous Impulse and Bond of Flourishing to draw us into lands. Elvish Rejuvenator gets us some lands into play also. We have some Merfolk Branchwalkers that draws us into lands. Now, you notice I'm saying draws us into lands a lot. That's plan B. But plan A is to hit one of our 4 main threats, so that's Carnage Tyrants, Copy of Multani, and God Eternal Ronas. Plan B, hit enough lands, use Nissa, shake the world, generate a ton of generate several big creatures. Combos well with God Eternal Ronas. Combos with doesn't necessarily combo with Samut, but turning the 3/3s into 5/4s is quite good. And plan C, oh yeah, Domri also buffs them a bit, so 4/3s are not bad, especially if they can fight. Plan C, all those lands, chuck them to Living Twister. So basically we use Living Twister as a sniping engine. And we have ways to take advantage of that. Again, I mentioned Multani gets us some lands back into our hand. Crucible of Worlds, the lands we discard, we just put them back into play. And let's see, that's pretty much our main plan. We have 2 copies of Gruul Spellbreaker to give us some mid-range action, and 2 copies of Trash and Threat. This one, removal / additional threats. 3 copies of Domri's Ambush. Very good removal against Planeswalkers. Then, because we're using a utility land strategy, aside from our SWAT of colored lands, we got 2 copies of Blast Zone and 1 copy of Field of Ruin. Really good stuff. Then on the sideboard, Shocks, Kraul Harpooner, Cinder Vines for the non-creature matchups, Starve Extinction for Planeswalker matchups, and some. It's too slow for creatures, but it's very good against Planeswalkers if it sticks. 3 copies of Banefire for control matchups. That's pretty much the plan. Okay, so I'm gonna... Okay, so that's pretty much it. I'm going to set up the gameplay in a while, so I'm gonna pause this video a bit, so stay tuned. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna set it up now, so that you know I cashed in. Now stay tuned. And just right back. Well, for you guys it's barely a second and whatnot. Anyway, let's proceed with this one. Whew. Well, I learned quite a lot of good things. Well, I did learn that the machine gun is not invincible and all that. So this one's a very good start. Arboreal Grazer into Merfolk Branchwalker. So we're gonna start off with start off in Graze. We're gonna need to draw another mountain. That's probably the only one caveat about the Living Twist. I almost said Savage Twister. That's a different red-green spell. Okay, let's take it slow. Now we really need that land, so I'm gonna play the Elvish Rejuvenator. This is definitely a feather deck. Yeah, let's get... Oh, it's a shame we're passing the double Domri, but no attacks. Nice thing is, worst case scenario, we play Samut. We can attack with Arboreal Grazer. 2/4 is not too bad. What I'd really like is... Okay, that other Arboreal Grazer is not going to help us. I can play... my other alternative is I can play Branchwalker into Bond of Flourishing. Okay, definitely keeping that. So I guess I'm not taking a land. Okay, no attacks. So next turn I can play Samut, start using the scry to draw to get closer to lands. Opponent should start. Okay, double Dreadhorde Arcanist. Jeez, how would you pronounce this? Okay. Now what I'm gonna do is actually tempt our opponent a little bit. Another Elvish Rejuvenator. Yeah. It's slow, but it does draw us into a land. We can combo it at Adventurous Impulse, so we're gonna just send both. Our opponent will double block one, which is perfectly fine. I just need to make sure he does not... Well, actually two of them is redundant, but getting rid of one of them is perfectly fine. So I know next turn Rejuvenator gets us another land. I could also Adventurous Impulse, get a land, play the land. That probably makes more sense. Well, these, guess what? Grazer blocks. So let's play the Impulse first. Yeah, get the land. Play the land. Play Rejuvenator. Take Rootbound Crag, so now we're at 6. Play another Arboreal Grazer, because why not? And pass the turn. Our opponent's going to start unloading spells. We're going to just start unloading Carnage Tyrant. It's going to be a race of sorts. Hey, guess what? Carnage Tyrant has haste. Well, let's see. I think our opponent could... Okay, Tajik. So Dreadhorde Arcanist grows. This one's prevent all non-combat damage. He knows if... So Mentor, boost Dreadhorde. So we're gonna do the same thing, which is snipe, block, take the hit from Feather. I'm surprised he didn't go for Samut, but I'm perfectly okay with that. So got Blast Zone. The naming, I'm gonna start triggering for 2. Now, our opponent's eventually going to snipe this one. So I might as well get the scry now. Juke the land. Swing for 7. So the time it took our opponent to get 4 mana, I think they missed 1 land drop. I was also surprised they haven't unloaded spells yet. Tajik's an interesting drop. Opponent knows that Carnage Tyrant kinda becomes lethal if he doesn't take out Samut's. Probably should take Samut out. So what am I looking for? Oh, I'm looking for a lot of things. Domri's a good choice. Domri's Ambush is also a good choice. Trash. That's... Okay, at least we're buying time. Our opponent should snipe Samut at this point. Or not. Okay, so let's see. We want to hit X equals 3. So I'm going to play Merfolk Branchwalker. Got 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, this is enough. I need to pump Gruul Spellbreaker up on the Library. Sure, we'll keep that up there. I need to pump Carnage Tyrant, unfortunately, just to keep it out of death range. Our opponent could have a pump spell.
Press the attack.
But I still think I can take out at least 2 of these guys. Pump spell notwithstanding. Rescue Zeal. Okay, get that back. So 4, 5, 6, 7. He just blocks with these two. That's fine. So I won't have enough to take both out. So I'm going to take out Feather. And end the turn. Gets the spell back. He's gonna buff Krenko, make a ton of goblins, so I need to nuke this one. So X equals 3, So I think X equals 3 is correct. I'll have enough to... Well, it's flying, but I'm gonna just throw one of the Arboreal Grazers in the drink. Can't do anything about the tokens. Well, the alternate is I can hit X equals 2, but it only takes this one out. I need to take Krenko out. Also curious. He's not attacking with Krenko? Then... Yeah, you're attacking with Krenko. That's a given. Buys back Arrester's Zeal. Ooh, the triggers came up wrong. Yeah, one tip. Turn off auto-order triggered abilities. There are some cases where you want to be the one ordering the triggers. So you're gonna, but at least you could pump it in this instead, so that's not too bad. So I'm taking this hit, that's okay. So past the blockers. Sacrifice 1. Take 4. We'll eventually overcome this. I think our... Let's see if our opponent... I want to see our opponent play... Oh, nice, perfect. Be careful where you click, though. That's one thing I have to say. +1/+1 counter. So first things first. Oh wait, X equals 3 here. So I'm gonna pump this one.
My blades will always strike true.
Yeah, this one's probably a mistake. I should have cracked this one first. So next turn. Next. Yeah, we're gonna crack our opponent. Yeah, we kind of goofed up here a bit. I should have sent this along too so I could start trimming down these tokens. But I guess I can wait. Yeah, I goofed up here. I forgot Gruul Spellbreakers also CMC3. Yeah, last one's not the easiest card to play. Waiting for opponent to start dumping pump spells. Okay, take heart. Wait, what's this? For each attacking creature you control. No one's attacking, so we'll let that resolve. Turn on stop. Okay. There is an indestructibility. I guess if you have adamant will, it should be fine. Yeah, that was a bit of a downer. I really need to find a way to remove that one token though. Okay, let's remove that stop. Our opponent can now attack with everything, then cast take heart. So now we're okay. So it's gonna get take heart back. He attacked with only one though, so he's only gaining 1 life. Did he cast it? No, he didn't cast it. So he could cast another spell now. I'm perfectly fine if he does that. Yeah, that I kind of expected that to happen. So we got another Arboreal Grazer, not great. Still another blocker though, at least we buy us more time. It's actually not long before our opponent wises up and swings with everything. So I'm going to just trigger Samut now. In fact, I'm going to put in our tree here. Yeah, more cards to put on the bottom. So there's your Scry doing all the work. Okay, at least he's letting us jump the tokens one by one, so we have a little time. Just okay, maybe not so much time. I'm gonna have to take the whole hit. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. Oh no, I cannot take the whole hit. I have to. It actually depends. He leaves 2 back because he assumes he'll have 2 creatures. Technically, correct way is to. Oh, then he can take heart now. So now he gains some life back. Oh wait, okay, reinforcements again. Ooh, nice. Yeah, because he has enough power. So now it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. But I kind of have to jump anyway. Yep, that was close. No direct damage. That's usually the problem, but yeah, I kind of wish I had direct damage now. Maybe the Banefire can be in the deck as a one-off. So we got Gruul Spellbreaker. X equals 3. Yeah, it's not gonna do it. So close. We just made that mistake. I should have cracked the Blast Zone first. We would have still had the Gruul Spellbreaker to be annoying. Alternately, what I could have done is kill the Arcanist because that was the more fatal one. Well, Saheeli was there already, so. But I wasn't doing that much. Yeah, Yeah, I went for the wrong target. The Arcanist is the one that we should be aiming for. So, Branch Walker. This will be very embarrassing if I don't hit the 3rd land drop, but we'll go for it. Llanowar Elves. I considered putting a 4 off of Llanowar Elves, but figured that might be too much. So Samut. I actually don't want Samut right now. So turn 3 we can Anarch and snipe something. Prowl Harpooner. Slightly embarrassing, but knowing our opponent's gonna attack this in response. I'm gonna sacrifice the branch. I'm gonna sacrifice the Branch Walker, so no attacks. Next turn we play Living Twister. Yep, definitely sacrificing Branch Walker. This might be a problem. 6/5s are quite huge. Well, we got Rejuvenator. That also helps us.
Busting heads is my bread and butter.
Living Twister's not gonna cut it. We need to ramp. So let's play the Rejuvenator. Stomping Ground. Eventually this will get out of hand. Thankfully it doesn't have trample, so next turn.
I've lived with animals my entire life.
Living Twister, Bond of Flourishing, Rootbound Crag, and yeah, it's a shame. The Living Twister is gonna have to die so I can play Carnage Tyrant. Opponent might have a fight effect, so that would probably end it anyway. Nissa, who shakes the world. Ooh, I need to say.
In this land, we are all connected.
So, depending on what our opponent does, Galta. Ooh, yikes! Carnage Tyrant's not gonna go up against that. I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to sacrifice the Living Twister. Okay, got ourselves another Domri, so could've. Yeah, drawing it to double Carnage Tyrant was a big issue. So I'm gonna have to sacrifice Domri. At least we can kind of block this off. I'm hoping to get one of our fight spells so that we could snipe the Harpooner. Yeah, this one was a very big 2-3 punch.
Harness the elements.
Also got 6 mana. Wait, 6, 8, 10. Eternal Ronas. Ooh, X equals 24. Yeah, that's a good game. Yep, we let our opponent do everything we wanted to do. Would have thought Blanchwood armor would have been annoying. I could have sniped the. No, sniping the elves was still the correct play. And we kind of got stuck on lands a bit. Well, so far not an auspicious start. Our opponent was able to do everything they wanted. We couldn't say the same thing for us. We could cut out one plan, like maybe say cut out the mid-range plan, just go straight for ramp. Or we could actually just add damage spells that way. Okay, so this one's good. We just need to draw into something great. So let's save the Bond of Flourishing for as long as possible for that purpose. If we draw another land, definitely Arboreal Grazer number 2 into Bond of Flourishing. Okay, so land, Arboreal Grazer. Okay, another land. Play Bond of Flourishing. Now we need to find. Okay, I guess I'll take Glass Zone. I did say I wanted more lands, but this might be a bit ridiculous. Oh, Blue Spellbreaker. There we go. I'm willing to put a +1/+1 counter on it. Let's wait. I'm willing to wait it out. This is not exactly removal color, so Nullhide Ferox is a little bit ways away. Funny enough, we have ways to just tick it up. Kumena, oh, it's Merfolk. It's an awfully slow start for Merfolk. So I want X equals 2, that's for certain. Okay, another forest. So much for the island clan. So much for the mountain clan. But at least we have the mana to tick up to 2. Opponents also seem to be stuck on blue, so but we'll probably see a lot of green at this point. I'm expecting Jungleborn Pioneer. Nope, Mistbinder is okay. Mistbinder is very okay. I want him to play another 2-drop. So let's tick it up by 1. And I'm probably gonna leave it at 1. There are some Merfolk at 3 mana. I guess I'm not nuking any of the Merfolk yet. We'll see. That comes later. Also then, well, sleep is on his turn anyway, so it's River Herald's Boon, sure. I'm willing to put X equals 3 just to... Well, X equals 3 I'm willing to do also. One has to be careful. Most of the good Merfolk are 2 CMC, and he knows I already set it up. All I need to do is just... But he can't just wait on this one. He might have a fight spell to nuke the Gruul Spellbreaker, but that just means I'm willing to put this up at 3 mana. Decisions. I'm actually more willing to just dump one of these guys, actually. But because I might have to put CMC at 3, this was probably correct. Opponent should Samut. What's his trope? Well, you can't exactly bounce it now because of hexproof. I could just literally hold on to Samut at this point. Rival Herald's Boon. Okay, sure. Makes it 7-9, sure. It's awfully weird playing our opponent's part. Yeah, I'm going to hold it up for a while. Opponent hasn't shown us any reason for us to... In fact, I need to hold this up so that I have the option to put one more counter if I need to. Okay. Wonder what he's gonna response. Okay, Rebound Crag. And we have still have enough mana for Samut. Okay. Yeah, he saw that we're going to take out Kumena and had no response, so... Well, first win. Though I think it was only facilitated by the fact that our opponent stalled out on blue mana. He probably had Merfolk Tricksters. Just wasn't able to get them out. Say you run into the most interesting I guess we can buy some time if our opponent is aggro. I guess we're in trouble if our opponent is control. This is one of the weird. This will be weird if that I might actually want to see one of our Boreal Grazers. Or okay, we didn't. Thankfully, our opponent didn't play turn 1 Llanowar Elf Samut. Have to take something. Okay, here comes the Wild Growth Walker. Carnage Tyrant. Arboreal Grazer. Yeah, we have to take Arboreal Grazer. Because this allows us to... Because this allows us to pump. Now, we could do Samut just to pump, but our opponent's more likely to go into Jade Light Ranger right about now. Here comes Jade Light. No, just Branch Walker. Okay, so it's a 2-4. Can I snipe the 2-4? Hold on. So the answer is no, not with the mana we have. I can snipe the 2-1. I can also just get X equals 2. So next turn, put it into that. Oh, nice thing. Hydroid Krasis, X equals 2. So you can literally buy time. Well, a Jade Light Ranger would kind of spoil the plans. Oh, thank goodness it's another Wild Growth. Please play another Branch Walker. Incubation. Oh, perfect. Let's add one counter. So I'm going to be short on mana, but I don't mind. I don't mind this at all. Oh, I got Field of Ruin too. So, crack. I'm gonna crack this now before our opponent. Wait, hold on. Cancel. Let's see. We can sack this. Oh yeah. Sack. Let's take our opponent off blue. Force him to get a basic land. Forest. Oh, he has no basics. Now get him off all his... Ooh, Blast Zone. No attacks. Now we are still 1 mana shy, but... Okay, he still has another blue source. Hostage Taker. Yeah, sure, take. Yeah, sure, take a hostage. Oh. Carnage Tyrant first. Now, it's not... We're not safe yet. Our opponent could have Eldest Reborn. It's an interesting possibility for our opponent to have. Next turn, I'm likely to just play Samut into Domri's ambush. Smack for a load of damage. But our opponent not putting any basics. Yeah, Field of Ruin is still a thing. In fact, if I draw Crucible of Worlds now, it might make things awkward. If I know I can... Wait, actually, yeah, that was weird. I'm pretty sure our... Don't tell me this is literally our opponent's only basic. Nice. Okay, he's taking more damage. Eldest... Oh no, it's just Vivian Reed. Okay. So, next turn... Samut, Domri, Okay, Hostage Taker does nothing. So, next turn... Samut. Domri's ambush. I could have taken the Planeswalker actually, but I want to get my creature back, and I could just swing here. And actually we can. Yeah, opponent saw the writing on the wall. He's only going to get Arboreal Grazer back. Carnage Tyrant, All-Star. No, Blast Zone's the real All-Star here. Okay, Deep Root Elite. Yeah, that was the card our opponent wanted to have in that last matchup. Oh, I'm actually liking this one so far. Probably will it. Okay, at least we got Adventurous Impulse on 1, and having the Blast Zone is somewhat comforting. We're not exactly running Fiery Cannonade. Yeah, we have Star of Extinction, but that's in our sideboard, and that's 7. So, Elvish Rejuvenator or another mountain. I'll take the Elvish Rejuvenator. So next turn. Okay. Opponents. So this is an interesting build. Okay, especially if our opponent's taking his time. I'm gonna play Gruul Spellbreaker first. It +1/+1 counter. Let's force our opponent to have the Lava Coil. Rubble-built Rioters. Ooh, this is interesting. So, wait. Tap your mana carefully.
Let's kick this madness into high gear.
So we need red.
Have at it, boys.
Ambush. Hit for 6. Okay, opponent's got, so at least we have a 6/5 tanks. Jaya's Greeting, so he's gonna have to spend 2 burn spells. Pretty decent. So here comes another Jaya's Greeting, I suppose. Then next turn, Gruul Spellbreaker into... we could do Rejuvenator. Actually, I'm gonna go Rejuvenator, so... and there... okay. I think 1 Blast Zone should be enough. I could use Field of Ruin to ruin this day, but... fine, Field of Ruin. Then... just setting up my Carnage Tyrant mana. Oh, Living Twister. Oh, kind of wish. Well, we never did get a red source from that one, so I'll keep it up on top. Something to consider. Our opponent now has to kind of do nothing. Okay. Do nothing's fine too.
And destroy.
Carnage Tyrant. Yeah, let's swing with everything. Opponent could have burn or sweep. Sure, go ahead. Lightning Strike, okay. Remember the days when Lightning Strike was considered really good? I still think it is though. Yeah, oh, nice. Charging Monstrosaur. Okay, you know what? Okay, I'm going to have to fight. So this is 8, 9, 10. Yeah, so... yep, writing is on the wall. Okay, I'm gonna get something for a while. I'll be right back shortly, but... so far, kinda enjoying this deck. Well, 1 loss ends it all, but... actually, you're doing quite well. So, yeah, stay tuned. I'll be right back shortly. Okay, I'm back. So, let's see. Is this gonna be our... let's see if we can keep pushing this one a bit. Okay, so at least Bond of Flourishing, Branch Walker makes this palatable. Now this all goes for naught if... oh wait, let's see. Okay, opponent has them all. Oh, this is an R set. Really need to check who the artist is. This is really these. Okay, so I'm gonna play the Branch Walker out. It's a shame that we're definitely gonna lose Carnage Tyrant to yeah. Keep that up in the library. Definitely gonna lose Carnage Tyrant to a Tot Scar. Or not. Negate? No negate. I have to, shame I have to put Nissa in the bottom. I guess that's a nice advantage of Field of Ruin. It gives you one shuffle. More than craving. That's fine. Thought Erasure, so we're definitely gonna. So our opponent has to choose. Probably take out Ronas because that just keeps coming back again and again. It's also much closer. Samut's gonna be kind of stranded. Oh, escape? Yes, predicted. Esper. So this is gonna be annoying. So I can take the Arboreal Grazer, but it does nothing. I can take the land. It also kind. Definitely take the land. Trade the other Bond of Flourishing while we can. I'm actually gonna take Multani. If our opponent, it's not something our opponent wants to Tot Scar. Oh, opponent's stranded. Okay, I'm gonna play Samut, just get her out of the way. Ooh, this was way too. Okay, opponent doesn't have the double blue for count. Okay, now has the double blue. Let's play the Carnage Tyrant out first. At least it forces a sweeper. I could have played Multani also, but okay, definitely goes in the bottom. Okay, so fast 9. Now the woods yet. Our opponent has double white, double black. So here comes Kaya's Rat. We play Multani out Maya's Avatar. Not that impressive, but okay. Do I keep the forest on top? Probably. I'll keep it in the top. And our opponent's now down to 5. And yeah, I get. Whoops! I guess we can be too fast sometimes. Well, that was a very interesting matchup. See, Sam is actually quite useful. This one's. Let's see what's our next matchup here. Okay. Okay, so Adventurous Impulse into Eldritch Rejuvenator turn 3. So at least we can dig for a turn 2 play. More likely to dig for more land. Field of Ruin is always a good option. I'll go Branch Walker. Because we might need to have the option to Domri's Ambush with something. Okay. Oh nice, double red. And I think the Field of Ruin's gonna be stranded. It's still a land drop though. And it's only non-basic on opponent control, so that might be an issue. White does not have removal unless I'm attacking or blocking. Not that one mat. Well, drawing a card is a thing. Trash threat. Yeah, I'll keep it. He'll be expecting that, he won't be expecting the ambush. But if our opponent is mono white aggro, actually no, he just played Defiant Strike. This is red white feather. Ooh, Mardu. first. First the attack. Then the Elvish Rejuvenator. Our opponent could have Cry of the Carnarium, so I lose these two, but it is what it is. At least we'll still have one more to back up. And we can actually just make a threat. Okay. This is Feather is white, white, red if I'm not mistaken. Oh, Resplendent Angel. Well, that's also white, white. Kind of red. So I'm gonna play this one because this is the expected one. And I'm actually gonna cut off our opponent's red, force him to get the basic land. So, kind of another forest. I don't think we're gonna punish our opponent's specific. Ooh, he needed the double black, so okay, that's an interesting. That's interesting. Okay, has a red source. Not this is still Kaya's Wrath. Shall I? Also possible. So let's see. Gruul Spellbreaker. +1/+1 counter. Domri's Ambush. Probably should have just made this haste, but kinda want the extra resiliency. Sure, I'm expecting our opponent to use Vraska's Contempt now. Well, at least it's... Yeah, if I was expecting that, I should have just made it haste. It's kind of hard. You're hedging against a lot of things. You're hedging against Lightning Strike. Okay. This is... Okay, that's still Settle the Wreckage. That he can't actually cast on us. What's this Branch Walker? He can just snipe one of these guys though. Can't snipe that. You have to do it on your turn. Can't settle me either. Vraska's Contempt, take out the other guy, sure. I'm actually happier with that. Blast Zone. Sure, take Blast Zone. I'm actually gonna hold up because I'm suspecting our opponent has to play something, and I might need to take up counters. When's it 6 mana though? God Eternal Oketra. I can sneak in for some damage. Okay, let's put two counters on it. Okay, on the Flourishing. We're kind of looking for Ronas at this point. Yes, Forest. So, two more counters? I could smash. I will lose one guy. Problem is our opponent could just unload their hand right now and I'm done. Let's try to get as much damage through as possible. Oh wait, our opponent has to block this. We won't lose anything. He might have a pump spell. Yeah, he has. Oh, thank goodness he had to block. Oh, double strike. Okay, not too bad. Now, I don't know what he has, but I definitely have to take this up to 5. So. Opponent plays creature. Oh no, he has 3 potential creatures. Really probably should have one direct damage spell. Maybe just a single Banefire here would be perfect. I might cut out. Okay, Aurelia, so that's 1 creature. That's X = 4. So it gains vigilance if it's white, so let's put 2 more counters on it. Well, could be good game, I don't know. We're not getting, these guys are not getting through. I will have to snipe God Eternal Oketra. Then I have to, well, I can't do anything about these two, that's a problem. If one burns one of the tokens, that's fine. Lightning Strike, okay, that's fine. Don't have the Tud, I have the Branch Walker. I should just play the Rejuvenator first. But no, let's crack first. Let's make sure we have enough mana to do everything. And it turns out we actually don't. So if I play Rejuvenator, I get a land out, but I actually need to get a creature out. Living Twister. Oh, that will do it! So our opponent has to kill us. Our opponent has to kill us now, or gain life. Oh, Living Twister. I forgot all about you. We'll take quite a hit from this one though. So the nice thing is, I can play it, bounce a land, bounce another land if our opponent tries to kill it in response. Defiant Strike draws a card. Sure, that's only 5 damage. I'm gonna jump block the toke. Yeah, he has to, okay, that's 5 damage. He has to have something in response. Okay. So I can technically bounce two lands before our opponent can respond with removal. Then he has to have very specific removal. There is also the caveat that he might... Okay, if he casts this now, it's all... Return. Yeah, good game. Yeah, we dodged that. If our opponent had a second piece of removal, that would have been really problematic. So not too shabby. We're getting there. Well, this is the best I've gone quick constructed with this deck. And I guess I set out to do almost everything I wanted to do. I got to show off almost everything. I guess Nissa's the only one that's left. Our opponent was able to show off what Nissa can do though, so that our round 2 opponent, the one where I got completely trounced. That was not too bad. So we're gonna try to go for Bond of Flourishing into another. Yeah, we definitely need the Living Twister now. So we're digging for another red. Okay, that's perfect. Rootbound Crag. And our opponent could have Conclave Tribunal. That would ruin things, but we could buy us some time. Oh wait, 1, 2. Okay, so I'm gonna play the Rootbound Crag first. Play Living Twister. Opponent might just tap to Sky Marcher, Aspirant, Snubhorn Sentry. I'm gonna probably just some Blast Zone. Venerated Loxodon. That's fine. That's actually perfectly fine. So next turn, Blast Zone. Crack. And I can still block Venerated Loxodon and Adanto Van. In fact, I can block Adanto Vanguard, force him to keep losing life. Oh, does he have the... Oh, just another Loxodon. Okay, fine. So he has a X5. Gonna play another land. I can play Domri. I can play Domri, snipe the Dauntless Bodyguard. I can actually just snipe the Dauntless Bodyguard now and play Bond of Flourishing. I'm gonna do just that. Let's just save the Domri for next turn. Arboreal Grazer. I could also do Arboreal Grazer. Elvish Rejuvenator also kind of does the same thing. Let's do Arboreal Grazer. But not now. So we can't block these two, so we're taking 10 damage. We need to play Arboreal Grazer next turn. Yeah, sure, that's fine. I can play Domri next turn. For fight effect, I guess. Need to... Well, our opponent's considering... Well, Conclave Tribunal. Oh. That buys me time at least. Okay, Arboreal Grazer, play a land, play a land. Okay, wait. Let's play Domri first. So... I can snipe this one. I can also plus one. Play this, play a land. No, let's snipe. Let's discard the mountain this time. Let's... Ooh, this is bad. It kills it too. Cancel. Yeah, that's bad. Oops. I forgot. This is not that... Wrong fight, wrong fight. Yikes. Yeah, probably need to keep up lands though. I should have sniped this one. That was a mistake. I should have sniped the 4/4. Legion's Landing. Okay, so our opponent's gonna start making a ton of tokens. If our opponent goes after opponent's probably gonna smartly go after Domri. So we lose that option. Well, Domri, you did as well. That's just one. Okay, two. So this one. Okay, all three there. No blocks. Yeah, I made the mistake. I should have at least sniped this Loxodon.
I'll be back after I've licked my wounds. You'll see.
Okay. Hey, guess what? You got another Domri. So let's do this correct this time.
Did you just call me scrubby?
Well, at least that's one less problem down. No attacks. Yeah. I used one blast zone. I could use another blast zone. Setting at X equals 5 is gonna be tough though. Attacking us, okay. He's gonna send 2 to Domri because yeah, he knows I could jump. Okay, this one's going to Domri, so let's just block this one. That one's going towards us. Yeah, sure, why not?
No, you haven't seen the last of me.
Well, actually, we have seen the last of you. You're literally the last copy. Domri's ambush library, so I can make a 4-tree snipe. Nothing really. I guess I could attack now, but he just makes a token. That's... Considering I have no intention of blocking, let's make him make the token now. At least we got the little damage in, but this is easily our swan song. We're gonna need we need running a snubhorn sentry. We could snipe this instead. So okay, let's go to blockers. Use Arboreal Grazer. So I'm taking 11 damage. Yeah, this is pretty much good game here. Domri's ambush makes this a 3/6, and I can bounce one. Wait, 3/6 bounce a land snipe. Oh, I can snipe the 5/5. Hold on. 1, 2. Return a tap land you control. Probably not out of the woods yet, but that's one less venerated Loxodon to worry about. So no attacks because I know I'm going to... Can't block this. Well, unfortunately, I have to block 2 creatures. And I have to block... Yeah, there's no way around it. I have to block these 2 to survive. 4 mana, what could I possibly get? No, I don't have a real out. Yeah, so we're gonna end the game right here. Not too bad. We've gotten what we needed. We got relatively close. Just the triple venerated Loxodon. Well, if I held the blast zone for that, I would have lost a lot earlier. So this one's not too bad. And we got most of our money back, so it's not too shabby. So there you go. That's it for this run. That's it for this episode of the Magic Arena Run. If you like what you saw, please don't forget to like and subscribe, turn on notifications and whatnot. Basically, I think this deck could be streamlined. You could probably take out one of the 3 plans. You could probably take out the Nissa plan, or you could take out the land plan. I think the land plan is a nice auxiliary touch. Definitely want to keep the ramp plan, but you could also just take out the mid-range plan. Maybe add another copy of Nissa, add a little more ramp. How would you probably build this one? But anyway, there you go. That's it for this episode. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you guys again next time. Take care.